Well, here we are back again with another video, and let's just say today's a video I never thought I'd have to make. Right now, it's pissing down with rain outside, and it has been for the last 3 days, and I can't think of a better activity to do in the rain than go and drive a Skyline. It's a lot of fun, you know, as long as you know what you're doing. If you're a muppet, you'll probably lose it and hit a lamppost. And trust me, that's not a lot of fun, because I've been in a car with a friend that's hit a lamppost. I once had a good friend that thought he was Craig Lowndes, and let's just say he was more like Stevie Wonder than he was Craig Lowndes. You know, Stevie Wonder's a great guy, he's an awesome musician, but let's be honest, he can't drive a fucking car. A lot like my friend who hit the lamppost. You know, that rain on my roof is so satisfying. It really is. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to be driving my R34 right now, I can't. And the reason for that is it is currently being fixed. It's currently being repaired. It did get stolen. So since I can't drive that, I've got no choice but to drive this. This is the next best thing that I have, and I've tried to make it look identical to my Skyline. So instead of being out driving in the rain, I got to sit inside and drive a pixelated version of my car on a video game. So let's hit the track, let's drop the clutch, and let's have a bit of a chat. So as you guys know, I was all hyped about coming back to New Zealand. I made a video like, I'm back. We're going to be bringing back the OG vlogs, which we have. A brand new vlog went up on the vlog channel 2 days ago. If you did miss it, link is in the description, and it is right there on the screen. That vlog is a banger. Go and give it a watch. We will be posting vlogs every single Saturday on that channel, so get yourselves over there, drop a sub, and turn that post notification bell on. Now, as I said, I was all hyped, I was all happy, and basically 1 month into being back in New Zealand, my bloody car got stolen. I've had the car for 6 years, never had a problem. It's been kept here for the last 3 years I was in Australia, and as soon as I come back, the thing gets stolen and goes missing. As soon as people started seeing it out and about, someone thinks, yep, I want it, and they just went and bloody took it. Quite frankly, I don't know what gives them the right to just come and take my car that I worked hard for. I don't really appreciate it. Quite frankly, I like to think I'm quite a nice guy. I'm always helping people and doing nice things. I've worked hard for everything that I've got, and then someone just comes and takes it. It's not a good time having your car stolen, or having anything stolen in general. You know, if you want something, or you're short for money, or you need some help, ask for help. Like, if any of my mates, you know, need help or can't afford to pay their rent, like, bro, I'll give you a helping hand. Like, you don't have to take shit. So it's one of those things, you know, it's guttering, it's annoying, it's depressing. It really, like, obviously it happened a few weeks ago now, so I've had a lot of time to calm down and sort of process it. You know, life can be a real bitch sometimes, but I guess you just got to stay positive, you got to soldier on, and, you know, things are getting sorted, car is being repaired. Obviously, I'm grateful enough to have actually got the car back. You know, generally when these sorts of cars get taken, generally you don't get them back. I believe it was found in a chop shop. I mean, if it was there for an extra day, there would have been nothing left. You know, the wheels were gone, all the sound system was gone, the ECU was gone, you know, had some panel and paint damage, things like that. But the car itself, you know, the engine was still intact. We're still yet to get it started to see if there was any damage due to the ECU being stolen. We can't even start it. It's unfortunate, it's absolutely guttering, but as I said, I'm just grateful that things are getting sorted. We got the car back. It's costed me greatly in the process though. I have to pay my insurance company nearly $3,000 for the repairs. You know, luckily I was insured. For those saying I wasn't, yes I was. There was a lot of Twitter trolls like, he wasn't even insured, like why would you not insure? Of course it was fucking insured, I'm not an idiot. I do have to pay a $3,000 excess fee for that, and I now have to buy another car just to get around, so it's costing me a lot of money having this happen. It is annoying. Obviously I have my R32 Skyline as well, but that isn't complied for the road, so I can't drive that. But basically I'm up for a new car. I've been borrowing my dad's car lately, and my good friend Jacob Quinn's car too. I think they're both getting fucked off at me. It's more so the inconvenience, you know. Financial stress and inconvenience is sort of the most annoyingest part about it. But like I said, although it's depressing, it's heart-wrenching, it's sad, it's this, it makes you feel like this and that, it makes you depressed, I gotta look at the bright side, and that is that I did get the car back. Generally, there's not a happy end to these stories. Generally, you find your car wrapped around a pole, you find it burnt out down the riverbank or at the beach, or you just never see it or hear about it again because all the parts have been stripped out and shipped and sold overseas. So luckily in this story, you know, there is a somewhat of a happy ending, and I guess in the meantime I do have an R34 I can drift on a video game. Not quite the same, you don't get quite the same adrenaline rush, but I do gotta say I am pretty good at swinging this thing around the bloody corners. I mean, look at that, look how close that nose is. Isn't that succulent? That is pristine drifting. Call me Ken Block. Look at that, nice and close to the pole there. Once you can drive an R34 in real life, you can drive one in a game. I know my way around this car. You know, as fun as it is driving this 34, it actually just makes me miss mine even more, so it's kind of making me more depressed sitting here playing this game. To top things off of having my car stolen, a week later I got a $400 fine in the mail. They got a speeding ticket in my car as well, so I had to deal with a $400 speeding ticket too. They got clocked doing 128 in an 80 zone. So I guess it's good to see the thieves driving the car how it should have been driven. I tried to make a little bit of a joke there and lighten up the mood, but to be honest, thinking about 3 other people sitting in my car just enjoying it, having fun in it, it makes you fucking depressed, bro. It's like someone else was out enjoying my car. That should be me getting speeding tickets in my car. That should be me popping tires in my car. But someone's just said, you know what? It. Let's help ourselves to this car. Let's go have some fun, and then we'll strip it down and we'll sell the fucking parts, you know? It's like, it's depressing, but as I said, I'm grateful I got the car back. What more can I say? You gotta look at the bright side of life. And obviously, I'm up for a new car now, boys. I've got no car to get around, no car to go to the gym, no car to go and pick up my bread and potatoes with. So I want you guys to leave a comment down below if you've made it this far into the video of what car I should get for a daily run around. I'm kind of leaning towards a Toyota Corolla. You can't go wrong with a Corolla. Maybe a WRX. Whatever comment gets the most thumbs up is what car we're gonna buy, unless it's a fucking Lamborghini or something of that caliber. You guys can choose between a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, or a Nissan Bluebird. That's all we can bloody afford. This whole incident has put me financially in the bloody ground. I'm gonna be living off bread and potatoes for the next fucking 6 months to recover from this. You know, I already lost my job to bloody COVID-19. I've got 2 Skylines which take all my fucking money, and I've got to buy another car. You know, we might have to jump on OnlyFans or start up some sort of side hustle. You know, we may even have to become a sperm donor or something, but instead of donating it, we might start selling it. Now, one of the most asked questions I've had is, Mario, you should have locked your car. You should have had your fucking alarm system. And my answer to that is, what do you think I am? A fucking muppet. The car had a 5-star alarm, and it was bloody locked. It was steering locked. You know, I just got to say, as angry as I am at the thieves, man, I got to say they're pretty fucking good at what they did. Like, these motherfuckers could be on like that show Money Heist on Netflix. These fuckers could probably rob the Bank of Spain. Like, they did a pretty good job, I'll give it to them. You know, they took the car, and obviously there was a few little slip-ups along the way, but initially taking the vehicle, like, I gotta say that they did a pretty good job. They knew when I wasn't home, I was at a stag do that night. They knew the right time to come and grab it. You know, it sounds like it could have even been one of my best mates that stole the thing the way it got taken. Jesus Christ. Makes you quite paranoid. It makes you wonder just how I happened to be out, how they knew where the car was. You know, there's a lot of things that run through your mind, you know what I'm saying? So this time round, boys, we've got ourselves a GPS alarm system that will be going in. We'll be able to shut the car off from a mobile app. We'll be able to fuel cut it from a mobile app. We're really upping the technology. We've installed more cameras everywhere. Now, if you boys want to keep up to date with all the car stuff and you want to see the rebuild and the respray and the new parts we're getting and this and that, go and subscribe to the vlog channel. The whole rebuild series will be going up over there. I cannot stress it enough. Drop a sub, boys. You do not want to miss out. The 34 is going to be going Bayside Blue. There's a lot of cool things that are happening. You know, it's all about turning negatives into positives. Something negatives happen, so we're going to make a cool little YouTube series out of it. We're going to spruce the car up, and that's what I want you boys to take away from today's video. When life you, just push back and enjoy it. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the video, because this is making me pretty depressed driving this. I mean, this here, look at this. This should be me right now around the local bloody roundabout. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you all on the next one.